What's up, Joe?
Hey, so Celtics are looking like they want to win this.
Yep. Very poor game plan implemented by a kid to start off with. Mommy's boy, did you get a chance to see our show this morning on the Lakers Fast Break YouTube channel? We went on it for about 2 hours. We had myself, Joe, Sean, Howard, and Stone all share their thoughts live on Dan Hurley. Although I know we're going to go on it here. I was waiting for Nick so we could go more into details. I know he's in the meeting, but I'm hoping that we will be able to. So, because I know he still wants to talk about it as well. Alan, I'm telling you, they the Mavs fans. I jump in their chats all season periodically, and they just hate Kid with a passion.
So now they hate him because Luka can't move.
Yep. They look like they're not prepared, Joe. They look like a team that's just not prepared.
Well, not prepared, sure, or just not good enough. Can't blame the coach for every bad thing that happens, and then not give him credit for when it was good.
Well, you know we wouldn't for Ham.
Well, Ham sucks.
He went to the Western Conference Finals, Joe. Remember that? We weren't giving him credit. They are a step slow on defense. It's really ugly. They look totally unprepared and totally out of their rhythm.
Minnesota got work too. It's looking like this is the Celtics year.
Come back in game 2.
Yeah. God damn it.
I responded already, cool bro. Did you see my email I sent you yesterday?
So we're looking at Mavericks trying to play like the Celtics.
Kleber's the only one showing heart right now. You know, cool bro. We don't want to get into that. I don't think that's something I really want to get into. It's up to Joe, but I'd like to keep it sports related.
Jesus Christ. Did Kid have them working out like Pat Riley in '89 before they lost to the Pistons? Just dead.
Well, it better get done, JSJ, because it's already been blurted out there, and I agree with Stones. Stone really when he came on this morning, JSJ. If you got the chance, I think you were in the chat later on. But yeah, when he came on, he really provided from some sound reasoning this morning. I know, Joe, you had to leave when Stone came in, but I think you heard a lot of what Stone had to say. Hey, Joe, I feel like Cool Bro, especially the other night when he was asking me if he could send me Bible verses to the email. I feel like he should be getting on a dress shirt, getting on with a backpack or one of those straps, getting on a bicycle, and going around town knocking on doors.
Yeah.
Just a thought there, Cool Bro.
Why would you want to move to Boston?
You're in Darth Vader mode again, Joe.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do about it.
Okay, see, now I can hear you. I don't know, it's so weird. Yeah, it's going in and out, Alan. Yeah, I don't know why.
I'll be back.
Now he's fine. No, now he's not. That's so weird. I don't get why Playback and Joe just don't get along. But great to have everyone here. Aloha, it's Gerald. Thanks so much for joining us. I'm here in beautiful Maui right now. Yeah, Playback doesn't like Joe for some reason. It's good to know, Cool Bro. They must be enjoying the weather like we are. Absolutely, Doobie, but unfortunately they're leading by now. But they've got this game won. As long as you're sporting the Lakers gear, Alan, in Boston, there you go. You're a brave man. Yeah, I know, JSJ. They've been quiet. They've been talking about. It's funny because Shams never did anything to correct himself, and all he was doing, he was reporting on. Was it Bloomberg? becoming the now one of the main owners of the Minnesota Timberwolves. Yeah, he decided to do a left turn and talk about that instead. No, it's okay, cool, bro. I'm good.
All right, let's see if this works.
Yeah, there you go.
Chris Taps. $63 points. This is the fastest first half I think I can remember ever.
Just a terrible performance from the Mavs. Totally not prepared, not ready to play. It's embarrassing. Of course, they'll hit that. Oh.
What do you mean Vader is back?
Well, he said he was in the meeting, cool, bro. So he said he would try to make it, but it's up to him. So we're at halftime, Joe. But for the Lakers, hopefully there's some more good things as far as on the way because, again.
Well, it doesn't look like majored in whooping ass for people who talk too much. Star Wars is dead. It needs to die. I wish George Lucas never sold it to Disney.
That's not what his bank account says.
I don't give a fuck about his bank account. He was already a billionaire before he sold it. How much more is he going to spend before he dies?
Hey, there he is. What's up, Nick?
Hey, what's up, Gerald? Joe, what's up?
Hey, Nick.
Great
Hey,
to have
good
you
show.
here.
Good show earlier today. I was going to hop on, but then got with the meeting right when you guys started.
No worries, my friend. You're always welcome to share your thoughts on Dan Hurley here. So before you get inundated with 50 questions from Cool Bro, he's been waiting to ask you. What are your thoughts on Dan Hurley?
Better than the podcaster for sure, Gerald. And I'm just, I think like everyone, I think the most impressive thing about the news is how the Lakers seemingly were able to keep it under wraps and under wraps since apparently Darvin Ham was fired. And I don't have the date in front of me, but I think it's been at least 2-3 weeks, maybe more, since that happened. And the fact that they were able to keep that close to the chest, and we had never even, I mean, at least me speaking for myself, right? I had never heard Dan Hurley's name associated with the Lakers.
Yeah, absolutely. They kept it under wraps. In fact, I know you guys were talking about Jovan Buha and not having any knowledge of this. You know, I'm sure he's probably an angry guy at this point, him and Shams, because their sources let them down. But he's retweeting other outlets' news on this because he doesn't have any for himself this time around. I'm in Hawaii. Cool, bro. Yes, there you go. So yes, Nick, I guess Cool Bro's asking you questions in the chat. I don't know if you want to answer them, but I did tell him that you have an hourly charge for any legal questions that you might have to answer.
And it's double if it's dumb questions.
Yes, triple, I would say.
Joe, speaking of legal things, my firm might handle an artificial turf case, and I might put you in contact with somebody. It's not for sure yet, but
what's the problem?
I actually don't have the specifics. I don't have the specifics, but there's like an issue. You know how that the whole turf, like the turf industry has been in litigation over the past like several years, and I think there might be some type of class action brewing. Again, nothing concrete, But I'll let you know if something materializes, and um, it wouldn't be something immediately soon. But sometimes with these cases, you need. I'm sure you've heard of people like actually being experts on cases, and if we do need an expert, I'd be sure to like recommend you as part of the case team.
That'd be great. I'd love to be an expert witness. I think the thing with turf is if somebody rule you, issues with turf can be two ways. One, the contractor botched the installation, or uh, the turf that was installed, let's say if it was in a commercial setting, might have been compromised for whatever reason.
Yeah, so Joe, I guess it goes like you're thinking of maybe like two issues, right? It's either an installation issue or a manufacturing issue, right?
If it's a manufacturing issue, that's always going to be a delicate one. Turf, turf. You can know if something's wrong with turf the moment you unroll it and you brush it up. That's what we do. We power broom it. If there's a kink, if there's certain issues with the backing, that you can recognize it right away. If turf goes bad, I guess they could have gotten faulty turf, but it's rare. I guess it would have to. It's gonna be. It's gonna be either. It's gonna be neglect typically, either the installer or either the person that is the customer or client. Good turf just does not go bad. It just doesn't go bad unless something makes it go bad.
Yeah, and Joe, I actually honestly don't have specifics about this case yet, but one of the things is not even necessarily a manufacturing issue, right? But you may be aware that there's allegations that turf could lead to like health issues. That there's even some reports saying that like certain types of turf or varieties of artificial turf could like lead to cancer, and it's led to some cases on that. So
Yeah. So if that,
yeah.
let's say, if people cheap out, which most do, they buy the used turf that has black rubber infill in it. That black rubber infill is not good to ingest. If it's coming from, let's say, a silica sand infill, you'd have to be snorting it for it to be a problem. The only time it's really a main problem is if they're power brooming it and the dust is in the area and you're inhaling it. And if they're going to pull the PFA BS that I've been seeing lately, they're going to be very, very surprised that it's bullshit. Because I did tests, we had tests done in America, Mexico, and Vietnam, and all came up undetected for PFAs. I have the reports. So, yeah, this is what I call, of course, the Guardian. I'm not surprised that the Guardian would write something like that. I want you guys to imagine this. If you guys knew who Bill Walton was very strict with his diet. Didn't eat a lot, didn't drink sodas, didn't do any of that. You know what he died of?
Cancer. Could be genetics, Joe.
Smoked a lot of the weed too. Weed's supposed to help with cancer, right?
Could be genetics.
So, yes, smoking will give you a higher risk of cancer. Yes, sniffing whatever is in artificial turf will give you cancer, but so will the plastic in your kitchen. So will all the plastic that you've been drinking waters out of. So if you're going to start pulling things out of your butt, saying that turf is a problem, I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but turf is becoming a very popular product, and the more turf becomes a popular product, the more Monsanto doesn't get a chance to keep sending out those beautiful Roundup bottles with all that cancer in their bottles. That's been proven that it does cause cancer.
Joe, just to let you know, I'm setting up a nightcap for after the game.
God dang it.
Joe, you're absolutely right about that, because obviously with artificial turf, it's not just artificial turf, right? With it, you threaten an entire industry, not just the Roundup, but like the fertilizer, the
Yeah.
sod, the I don't know, the soil like people, I don't know, the providers of all the like Bermuda grass seeds throughout the world, right?
Mm-hmm. Turf is not supposed to be put everywhere. That also, I don't like when turf is everywhere. I like it in I like it to be an accent to really good landscape. That's how it should be. Something that would be much easier to maintenance and not have to worry about water. And if you're gonna have the best possible landscape, it'd be best to see what my front yard looks like, and you get an idea what I'm talking about. You can see it if you go to the Costco website. One of the pictures on there is mine. No, forever. No, FL24, not yet. I have. I'm still constructing my backyard at the moment. I'm gonna have putting green with turf. I already have pavers. I have a pool, but it will be a putting green, and it'll be a fun putting green, kind of like some of it will be like a miniature golf type setup on the back end of where the pool is, so people can have some fun with it.
So, so Nick, what do you think Dan Hurley's going to bring to the Lakers if he does become the Lakers coach?
I mean, more than anything, Gerald, I think it's a good PR move, right? It shows that the front office at least is more serious than we initially thought. That, um, you know, I hate to say it, but I guess Rob is in some way doing his job. I'm not sure if this rises to the degree of us owing Rob an apology, but
Oh,
it
not
is
yet.
like it is good news, that they've been thinking about bringing him on and thinking outside the box. Now I'm just kind of like everybody, I think just on edge to see if this actually materializes, because if it doesn't, it's going to be like, it's just going to be a huge letdown.
Yeah, I hear you, my friend. I hear you. That's some sound thoughts there. Absolutely. I cannot say I disagree with you on that.
Like how, Gerald, if this doesn't happen, right, or Joe, like if this doesn't happen, imagine you're JJ Redick and you show up on your first day of work, and you're at the presser, and it's like, yeah, dude, like you weren't the first choice.
Awkward. Yeah, well,
I don't know why
Frank
that would be.
Vogel.
I actually don't understand why it would be awkward. Who is he to feel awkward? He's never coached in the NBA, and the two comments he's had about the NBA have been asinine.
It's Frank Vogel all over again. But like you said, he hasn't coached a game in the NBA or anywhere else really at an appropriate level. He knows, cool, bro. It's up to him if he wants to answer the questions.
So last year, Missoula didn't know how to coach. Is that how it works?
Evidently, Joe.
It's funny.
Now, see, that's a good question, cool, bro. Joe, when did you first start studying into or looking into what your company is all about, artificial turf and all that?
10 years ago.
There you go.
Ten years ago, got into the business by accident and liked it. Jesus Christ. I never studied grass. I've sold it. Yes, I do. What the hell is wrong with Luca? He looks like he's got cement boots on.
That's how he is, Joe. When everything's going well for them, he's fine. When they're not, his leg hurts, this hurts, that hurts.
So he is like LeBron.
Yes.
He actually, maybe it's just my eyes, right? But he looks like 5 to 10 pounds heavier since a week
Since
and
the
a half
last
ago.
series.
Yeah, he looks like he gained weight in these
It's starting to make
days.
sense. It's starting to make sense now why Michael Finley took the beer away from him.
And of course he's really injured now.
Is he?
No, okay, he was just lying there. Boy, Irving's the one that really looks bad today, Joe.
Wow. What the hell these assholes do last couple of days?
I think maybe they were like near me in Hawaii.
Well, the thing is, Gerald, is that the Mavs only have 4 points from their bench right now. That's not going to get it done.
That's always feast or famine for them. I mean, you could talk to any of the Mavs fans who love hate THJ. I know that's always been that guy's always been an issue for them. And right, Alan Tatum only has 8 points, and they're still not getting it anywhere close. So that's what you have to do. Hey, cool, bro. If Nick said no to that question, would he be playing psychological games with you? There you go. That's your answer.
Cool, bro. I answered your question on political polarization in social media. Like, look up in the chat.
Yeah, cool, bro. If you're going to be starting to write papers and articles on this, make sure your spelling is correct. First thing I learned in journalism school, make sure you spell it and phrase it and have your punctuation correct before you post it. I know I'm a typo guy here, but I'm not writing articles. When I write articles, I want to make sure my I's are dotted and T's are crossed. Thank you, everyone, for joining us here. Nice crowd tonight. Truly appreciate you joining us. It's the Lakers Fast Break. Don't forget Joe Soro, Laker Nightcap with him coming up after the game. We're talking Dan Hurley and recapping the game. It's right there, says Nick. At Cool Bro. Nick, your opinion on social are good, Cool Bro. He said he likes what you posted.
Gerald, so you think Boston is winning the series?
Unless something dramatically changes as far as the defense that comes out for game 2 from Boston, yeah, because I think they made Boston way too comfortable how they set up, and Porzingis, they absolutely defended him horribly in that first half. If they need to figure something out, but then again, Nick, it's all based off their offense in Boston is all based off can they hit the 3-pointers. If they go cold, or if they play better perimeter defense on Boston, you never know. But yeah, right now, how can you say otherwise? Because they're leading them by 20. That's true, JSJ. They figured out a way to win that series. So let's hope the same path follows here. Not sure, FL24. Maybe, I don't know. The Stanley Cup finals are not on right now, so they're not on until Saturday. I know he'll be
hot yoga, right, Gerald?
Yeah, it could be. You're right. Hot
Yeah.
yoga. I know my family did yoga this morning here, near the beach, but he may be in the middle of a hot yoga session. Sean will always prioritize hot yoga over everything.
What's this hot yoga bullshit?
What, you just caught on to this now? He just told you. He's been telling you about hot yoga now for about a year.
He hasn't told me shit about hot yoga.
Oh, man. You never listen to what he says on the air.
I've heard of it on the air, but I thought it was a joke.
No. Take a look at the chat. And that's the correct answer, FL24.
Yoga. Everybody's always obsessed talking about who they're banging.
Got it to 16. Fake comeback, everyone. They got to take it every time whoever's guarding Horford. I mean, whoever Horford is guarding has to take it. Has to take him. See, right now they're losing. He's just feeling terrible. He's in pain. I mean, if you can get switches on Horford, you can get back in the game. Yeah, I know. That's Alan. That's right. That's what I do. I told Frank during the course of the playoffs, I said the key to the Mavs winning was going to be what kind of play they get from their 3 and 4 guys. They got to get it under 10 by the end of the quarter. See, that's what I'm talking about. You got 20 fouls with 4 big guys that you can go ahead and send out on Porzingis. Make him uncomfortable. Because he probably is cool, bro.
Uh-oh.
Not yet, Joe. I'm not getting. They got to get under 10. Irving is killing him right now. That's 2 open looks from 3 Irving has missed. I don't think he's near. Go ahead, Nick. I'm sorry.
Oh no, Gerald, I was going to mention maybe Irving forgot to do that court cleansing ritual that he usually does when he's in Boston.
Maybe good steal by Luka. The thing though is, Nick, what about I'm going to hear your thoughts on this in a sec. What are your thoughts on the love fest of the past few days between LeBron and Kyrie? What do you make of that?
It's a little gross, Gerald, but it's interesting to hear LeBron speak on that. I mean, he obviously was, ironically, right? He was a driving force of why Irving ended up leaving the Cavaliers because LeBron wanted to leave the Cavaliers. So again, ironically, if LeBron wanted to play with Kyrie that much, why didn't he stay with the Cavs, right?
Exactly. Why couldn't they made it work out? They've got enough time, Alan, so no excuses. All right, we've got a game now. I don't know, JSJ. I really think we should think of Austin Reeves as a sixth man instead of as someone you're depending on at shooting guard, starting shooting guard. I don't. I would not put that out of the realm of possibility. Cool, bro. I don't think Joe's near the his computer.
Still talking about stupid stuff, huh?
Yes, but they're back within 9, Joe.
I thought it was 8.
I think it's 9.
I mean,
What's up,
We have-
Hale?
if they stop showing this trash,
What's up, Hale? Go
show
ahead,
the
Joe. I'm
damn
sorry.
game, we know what the hell the score is. I wanted to watch.
What's up, Hale Fox? What's
I
up?
wanted to watch a bunch of dildos on TV. I'd go watch porn.
Are you right, Joe? It is 8. It is 8. You're right, Joe. It is 8. So, Joe, have you actually, Nick? I know Joe and I talked about Hawaii recently. Nick, have you been to Hawaii, my friend?
Only once, Gerald. About 5 to 6 years ago.
Which island?
Just the main island.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
Honolulu?
Yeah, I was there
That's still not too bad to me.
visiting a friend from law school.
Okay. Absolutely.
And a small town
Honolulu's a
called
great place, Nick.
s-
So
a
I have a lot of fun there.
small town called Mililani. Not sure if you've been there, but it's a fairly small town.
Really? Okay.
What the hell kind of stupid rebound
Did you enjoy
was that?
yourself while you were there?
Yeah, no, it was nice. I was only there for maybe 4 days, Gerald, 4 or 5 days. So not a super long time, but it's definitely in my list to explore a little more.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. Man, I'm telling you, if you ever get a chance to go back to the islands, it's great, man. Absolutely cannot say enough great things about it.
Gerald, you're 3 hours behind right now, California, or 4, or
3. It's 4:11 over there.
okay, yeah, it's 3. Yeah. I think at some
Yep.
point it's 4, right? Like when it's not daylight save. I think at some point in the year it's a 4-hour difference from California.
Is it? Oh, okay. Because I was having that discussion with my wife the other day because she was convinced it was 2, and I'm like, no, it's 3. It is 3. Because I always equated to New York. It's 3. LA is 3 behind New York, and then Hawaii is always 6 hours behind New York. I still remember the time I caught, I think it was the 21 or 22 draft here in Maui, and I caught it right from the pool area, and it was so great because it was like 2:00 in the afternoon.
Yeah,
It's a
like
technical.
imagine Laker games in Hawaii would be amazing. Well, maybe not if if people get off at work at 5, but I know when
I
I
gotta
was in
ask
New
Mike.
York, it was tough. It was tough to get Laker games in on
Oh,
the
with
East Coast.
Alan. Alan, he's up until wee hours of the morning watching us after the Lakers game. So, yeah. I know Michael Heinrich of the Lakerholics. He lives in Hawaii. So I should ask him that question. Exactly, Alan. I don't think we have any right to complain. Alan Joe, especially. You guys are funny. I don't know in every language, cool bro, but he has cursed a lot. Yes. There's a lot of Filipinos. Yes, we've had a lot of my wife and I have had a lot of great discussions with a lot of great Filipino, a lot of hardworking Filipino people here on the islands. It's always a great conversation. They always enjoy it when I speak a little bit of Tagalog to them. It is JSJ. It is. Killed all their momentum.
Nice pass. Nice block.
That's a terrible shot. A terrible shot.
Jesus.
I don't know why, cool bro. They're gonna live and die with their threes. I hope not. The birds are really cool here in Hawaii.
The birds are really cool. How do you know?
I've seen quite a few of them here.
You've talked to them?
No, but you don't really have to. They come right up to you.
No, they don't.
They have for us.
No.
Yes, because they want your food.
Gerald, wasn't Jurassic Park filmed in Hawaii?
Yes,
Yeah, right.
Actually, it's I think it's on the Honolulu. It was near Honolulu. It was I think which ranch? I don't want to say Waikoloa Ranch. Let me look that up. But it was. Actually went there on a tour. Uh, there's this one ranch. It's near the Dole Plantation. That uh, is a specialties place for specifically for a whole bunch, and they have a whole um, area where they show all the different movies and television shows that have been filmed in that area. Let me go ahead and check out. I haven't been there in a while. Jurassic Park, Hawaii, on Oahu. Yes, Kualoa Ranch, Nick. They've filmed a ton of stuff. I actually got a lot of pictures from there. I went there about 7 years ago, I think. Yeah, Kualoa Ranch, everyone.
Yeah, that rings a bell, Gerald. I remember reading that several movies, including Jurassic Park, were filmed on Hawaii.
And they have the yep, and they have the actual. They have a whole bunch of posters. They tell you exactly throughout the tour exactly at what parts they use for which movies, which television shows. Yeah, it's really cool. I'm not a big Jurassic Park guy. FL24. Um, it's not one of my favorites from Spielberg. I'll just say that. I think it's a glorified slasher film. Uh, so I'm just not in love with it. I just think it's very thin on the plot. And so I really think that Spielberg has done a lot better than that. I just think you're there because the dinosaurs and how good the CGI looked at the time. Cool, bro. Spielberg was a producer. He didn't direct Back to the Future. Yeah, this game's over. That's it. Game over. Well, that's what a lot of people are starting to say right now.
Yeah. Jalen Brown was toast at the end of last year's run. It's just tit for tat at this point.
They're picking on, what was it there? Oh, they're picking on Kleba.
All the Celtics do is move the ball, shoot the three, and play defense. That's all they do.
But they don't ISO a lot.
Yeah, they find the open guy. Ball movement, three. Play good defense.
I don't think JJ will go forward rough artist. He wants the easy route.
I'll be at Summer Game Fest tomorrow, Gerald, all day.
Nice. Hanging out with Jeff Keighley.
Maybe.
The E3, not E3, should be E3, but isn't E3.
Indeed.
Absolutely ridiculous. Well, great to have everyone here. It is Laker Nick, Joe Soro, myself, Gerald Glassford. Truly appreciate you joining us right here at the Lakers Fast Break.
The hell is this garbage? Everybody does the same lame bullshit.
That would be a lot of time spent, cool bro, that I don't necessarily have.
You know what I also studied, cool bro? How to block your ass on here. And you're getting real close. I'll give you one more chance, so don't screw it up. So am I.
FL24, that's what he did earlier today. We talked about that. I mean, Shams and LaRoche have a lot of egg on their faces. Jovan Buha, all of these insiders.
They're not insiders.
That's why I put it in quotes.
They're not anything. They're useless. So seriously, did Luka hurt his coccyx or something?
Again, Joe, he's a baby. When they're losing, everything hurts. When they're winning, he looks just fine. Thank you, cool bro. I'll keep it in mind.
Cool, bro. You will never work on the Lakers fast break. Ever.
Yep. Agreed, Alan.
Agreed. Al A N.
Derek Jones is athletic enough. He should just go try to slam it in there and get the foul. What's up, Xbox?
I don't have coworkers. I work alone.
Well, I heard maybe a handheld for Xbox, Gears of War. I'm hoping, keeping my fingers crossed. I would think about buying an Xbox handheld.
What's the point of buying an Xbox when there's no games?
Oh, they're coming, Joe. But their Games Pass. Games Pass, something I utilize when I'm at the house. So
occasionally, FL24. If I had more time during the day, I would play more, but I just can't. Because if I play, I'm playing for 4 or 5 hours straight. I can get lost. Instead, I browse the internet for 5 hours.
Joe, you weren't kidding. Luca did gain a little weight over the last week and a half.
Yeah, he probably went and bought a case of beer after Michael Finley took out his can.
that's good, cool, bro. Hopefully your finger will be okay.
So game 2 is Sunday, Gerald.
Yep.
Yeah, it's Sunday. I thought it was it's Sunday.
I'll be back in Vegas then, so yeah, I'll have everything set up. I already got a playback already scheduled, so hopefully you guys can join us then.
Hopefully it's a closer game, right, Gerald?
Exactly. More competitive. Better coached game for Dallas.
I don't know if this was a coaching issue more than just dead legs for some weird reason.
They weren't prepared. They had several days off, Joe, just not prepared.
Probably too many days off.
Alan, you always say you're right. Even when you're wrong, you say you're right.
Yeah, Joe, it's like the gym. You don't want to take too many rest days, right?
Enough to recover so that you can have a good workout next.
You remind me of Shams, Alan. Even when you're wrong, you say you're right. or you just ignore it.
You were wrong the moment you signed on, Alan. It's just what it is. Some people are just born wrong. No, it's not fake news. It's brilliant. It's fantastic. I'm as real as it gets, brother. And don't you forget it.
FL24, no. The closest we got was Jay Wright, FL24. I'm going to say that no one thought, no one from the insiders, no one from this panel,
black.
no one mentioned Dan Hurley.
That's not the first time I've been asked that question, by the way. Why am I a brother? Because you're black.
Why is Shaq up there?
Because he played for those turds his last year. They couldn't cancel me if I was dead.
Well, he's already been banned off of TikTok. Hopefully we'll know by tomorrow afternoon if officially he's going to take the job.
I'm like Ron Burgundy at the dinner table. And Anchorman too.
A pansy is an individual who is very weak.
You. They speak English in what? See, all this ass kissing and love festing turned them soft. Kyrie plays better when he's not happy. Yeah, where the hell is Search and Destroy?
I haven't seen him in a while. I don't know. I don't watch. I'll watch Empire Jeff's streams all the time, so he may be there. We're not the highest priority because he's in demand. Dan, the Lakers fan, all those guys. Empire Jeff. Joe, can you host the nightcap? Because I might have to bail and go on another show
Well, it is
on a previous
I
commitment.
do host nightcap.
The nightcap. Just letting you know.
Who's eating?
Don't worry about it.
Hey, Sean, what's going on?
It's always you. Hey, Gerald.
Want a kick in the face?
I mean,
How high?
you have to be able to touch your toes in order to hit you in the face. Can you touch your toes, Sorrow? I'm
Standing
guessing-
up? You mean like bending over?
Yes, and touching your toes. It's called stretching.
Yes. I used to be able to do the splits.
What, you were Chippendale?
No. What happened was when I was skiing when I was a teenager, I kept spreading them, and at some point I spread them so much I just go, you know what? Might as well just finish off the last 10% at home.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it worked.
Did you pull a groin?
No. I've pulled a groin, but not during the splits. Poor kid.
I'm challenging you to post a video where you touch your toes.
Why?
Because I don't think you can do it.
Why the hell do you not think I can do it?
I'm enjoying some nice Italian soup.
Is it that hard
There you
to
go. I got some lobster bisque and a lobster sandwich.
Yeah,
waiting for me.
I'm with Alan here. I don't think you can do it.
You guys are doing that just so I can put it on TV, right?
No, I want to see proof. Because
It's not that hard.
I don't believe you. I don't believe you. How many jumping jacks can you do?
I don't know.
When's the last time you did a jumping jack?
I don't know.
Exactly. You don't know how many jumping jacks you can do, but you know you can touch your toes.
100%.
Bullshit.
And you'll never know.
Cool, bro. Do you even know what jumping jacks are?
Side straddle hops.
Okay, do they still? Is that still part of gym class?
Yeah.
It's good exercise.
Kind of goofy though.
They do it in the army.
So we're not in the army.
And that's why 40% of our society is obese, ladies and gentlemen, because of reasoning like that.
40% of our society is obese because they eat trash.
And on that note, I'm going to have some
that?
lobster bisque.
That's not trash, Gerald. That's
Okay.
Oh, lobster has a lot of omega-3s and fatty acids. That's good for you.
I'm talking about the sauce though.
Well, so what? It's a bisque.
Listen, don't tell me what's up.
He's eating
Right?
healthy compared to your flaming hot Cheetos.
I'm not eating flaming hot Cheetos. I'm eating seeds.
Oh, even better.
You got a problem with seeds?
They make the world go round. Of course not.
Maybe you should shut up. Poor Zingas. Giving the wink. He hasn't played in 2 months. He's giving them the wink.
Well, at least Dallas has emptied their bench.
So, what is... You want me to do the nightcap now?
Right off the game, it's all set up for you.
Yeah.
You can knock it out of the way. For me, it's just daytime, so it's up to you.
Alan's on fire in the chat. You're in fuego, Alan.
Yeah,
Cool, bro. He's in Hawaii. Didn't you know that?
We just talked about it earlier. 3 hours behind, cool bro.
Yeah.
Gerald is not in the continental United States. What's going on with your audio now? Sounds like a fluttering of butterflies when you're talking. Joe put his mic in the toilet.
Yes, they're down 20.
Fix your audio.
No.
Sounds like you're in a butterfly observatory. Fix your fucking audio.
No.
Well, it's nice that they honored Bill Walton tonight. Other than that, fuck them. Can't go down 2-0, that's for sure. Fix your fucking audio.
I like my audio.
I can't hear you.
You can't see me.
That's good. Could use a break. Yeah, you're right, Ozzy. They can't. That sounds like he's farting into the mic.
Your face is a fart.
I can't even hear your comebacks. Your audio is so bad.
Moon River.
Doo wop, doobie doobie wop. And now his phone's ringing. So he's supposed to do nightcap, and now he's gonna be on the phone for 2 fucking hours.
Hello? Hi. Yeah, I got time. I'll bring it on you, bitch. Was that ML Carr? Without a tan?
Sam Hauser looks like a character from the movie Spun.
You remembered incorrectly. Seriously, how the hell did they find Hayward's twin brother?
Well, Hayward's from Indiana. Where's this guy from?
Iowa?
Mm.
That was a guess. I don't know.
Pretty close. He's from another stick state. Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Of course.
And they're not Allen. They run basically 9 deep. That's it.
Yes!
Oh,
Down 16. No, 18, sorry. They just need 6 threes in the next 40 seconds.
enjoy your fucking overpriced shitty beer. I'd rather drink warm water than Sam Adams.
From Boston.
Cool, bro. Gerald is on vacation.
English actors doing Southern accents is the most irritating accent in movies. All right, folks. I'm going to go on the other side here and prep. You may continue to talk smack on the other show, and you will be burned to the ground.
Are you gonna be at SoFi, Ozzy, for that game? Oh, that's cool, mate. Cool.
Game over.
All right. Thanks everyone for joining us. Celtics unfortunately take the first game, and we'll see what happens throughout the rest of the series. We'll be back on playback on Sunday, but stay tuned because Joe's coming up right now after the game with Lakers Nightcap.
Thank you all.
Thanks, Aussie. Appreciate it.
Thank you all for being here. CB, I hope you have a terrible night. And Alan, same as you. Same to you. So we'll see you later.
Send me the link.
See you soon, everyone.
You already got the link.
I do not have the link.
You bum.
I sent it to you, Magic. I'll send